Good morning, everybody. Kathy Hawk here. So this morning, we're going to be doing the second part series of Powerful Partnering, how to be a powerful partner. And what we're working off the document that we sent you last week, which is Gary's blog, where he outlined all of the many of the things that he's noticed about what it takes to be a powerful partner. And what I wanted to do, what I put on the board here are the second two of the 10 that he did. So we're going to talk about those. What I did is I put up here, our classroom's a little tight, but I put the word verb to partnering. Now, Gary and I did that when we wrote the book because what is so important to us is that partnering is an action. It's something that you do consciously. It's not just, yeah, we're powerful partners. It's like, what are the actions that we take? And clarity is all about lights on actions. So the next two that I picked for us to focus on today is I am responsible for maintaining space for Kathy's energy, and I put my partner, of course, in this case, it's me, for Kathy's energy and happiness to develop. And then the other was I'm responsible for being kind rather than having to be right. So let's talk about that a bit. So what does it mean? People have asked. Let me adjust my there we go. People have asked, what does that mean to be responsible for someone's space? It's like, well, Gary knows that I don't like clutter, and I'm a constant kind of picker-upper person, and he's just really conscious about that. He makes sure that if there's something he can do to keep our space more energetic, more flow, more feng shui, then he does that. And that's what we mean by maintaining the space. He also maintains his mental space. So if he's having a really shadowy day and it's hard to be around people when they're really being dark and depressed. So we either call for a check-in. That's one of our favorite, is call for a check-in, and do that because that always elevates the field. And then the other is he just says, you know what, I need some alone time and I'm going to work through this myself. And then I'm like, well, I love you. Thank you for letting me know. So I'm not there making up stories in my mind. And that's the most important thing. And that is this next one. I am responsible for being kind. Let me get that on there. Oh, my ring light, for being kind rather than having to be right. And we've all done this. We've spent so much energy trying to justify our position about something instead of agreeing to disagree, but to do I always run through that grid of whether I'm going to say something. Is it true? Is it kind? And is it helpful? And if it doesn't fit that, then I just don't say it. So that's step 2 and 3 of powerful partnering. And remember, the first one is I'm responsible for my own lights on energy and personal happiness. So be responsible. I'll see you all next time, and we'll finish doing this wonderful blog that he wrote for us. So I'm going to end now.